Hello everybody and welcome back to Darksiders 3. I don't know if this is the end of the series. I don't know if finding Pride is the end.
Good eating.
But if it is,
as you wish.
let us then...
Take your time, as you wish. Please, take your time.
Alright, where was it? It wasn't in the Bonelands. Wasn't in the Hollow. Alright, here we go. It was in South End. Alright, let's go to the church in South End, and now we're ready to take on the last sin. Pride. I mean, I don't know if pride is the final sin, but we'll see. I mean, it obviously is since it's number 7, and it's the last one. But I'm not sure. We'll see. Hold on. The final act. Hold on. I know what I said. This was going to... If this is possible... Well, then I guess this is the end. Fuck it. Let's do it. Hold on. I mean, I can go back, but I don't know. Sorry, that was a dumb, stupid thing I did. Wasting time, but whatever. Let's just go. I mean, granted, there's DLC for this game, but I don't know if I'm going to stream or even buy that, considering I have to get a bunch of other DLC for games I'm playing right now, mainly Borderlands 3 and... You know, to get the season pass and shit. And then there's... Yeah, that's it. Yeah, fuck it. This is my decision. It's my last big decision, so let's fucking go for it. I don't really care. Besides, if this is the last boss, might as well end this series. And then that way we can begin another new one. I mean, again, this is also the end of the trilogy for now. There's no... I mean, there is a new Darksiders game coming out, but it's not 4, as far as I know. It's more of like a dungeon, like an overhead, like a top-down dungeon crawler thing. I don't know what that's about, but... And there you are.
Confidence suits you. When earned, yes. You are proud. See, I never understood why pride was considered a deadly sin. The power you feel now after having completed an arduous task. Isn't it empowering? You've shown great promise. Done exceptional work. Don't you deserve something for it?
Perhaps, but not from you.
Before you make a tragic mistake, I'd like to make you an offer. You've seen the world. You've seen the state it's in. You're smart enough to know that someone somewhere has lied to you. There is no plan. There is no balance. It's all lies. But imagine if it were true. Imagine if you and I truly set out to give the world direction, order. Isn't that your true purpose? We could be the force for balance the world deserves. We could be greatness.
At one time, that speech might have worked on me. But that was when I did not understand how ugly pride could be. Thank you for your generous offer, but if this world is to be fixed, neither of us will be the ones to do it.
Afraid to look at yourself? You'll see nothing but an ignorant, broken place. Hardly a moment worth bragging about, now was it?
Gotcha.
Did you speak to the Lord of the Hollows? He knew. He too was proud.
Tell me about the Council.
Your so-called masters are infected with pride. They serve no balance. Who do you think released the Seven from our prison? What purpose do we serve without humanity to corrupt? Tell me my words do not ring true. You cannot deny the pride that still resides within you, can you?
Enough empty flattery! Tell me everything.
You already know everything, mistress. The great irony here is that for once, your enemy is right. You should feel pride, but you do not. You only feel fear. Fear that you came this close to greatness, only to fall!
See? Your council betrays you.
Watcher?
Always so pretty. I used to be so jealous of you, sister.
Envy. No.
She was the sin. I fucking had a feeling. I had a feeling something was up.
Was all true! Yes, all of it. I envy that ignorance. Bliss, is it not? You know what else I envy? Your power. And thanks to our mutual benefactors, that power is mine! Pride had it right. The Charred Council set you up. They want us all dead. All seven sins and the Horsemen. No! Oh, but I knew better. Jealousy, and jealousy. I took the form of a trusted servant, and you, Horseman, became both my sword and my shield. With the other sins out of the way, I will destroy the Charred Council once and for all! Only then will the Earth finally be mine! Pride goeth before the fall! A bit on the nose, but the message is clear!
Huh. Well, that's a twist if I ever saw it. I should have felt that it was too easy to fight envy of all sins. But now it makes sense. But the only question is, if that wasn't envy we killed, the first sin we fought. That wasn't envy. Who was that? Was that a part of her? Like a half of her? I'm not sure.
You snore. Maybe it's a broken nose. Well, looks like you've been busy. Doing what, I have no idea, other than getting your ass handed to you.
Who are you, human? To speak to me like this?
Oh, I'm just another refugee, like you. But I'm not strong enough to defend the balance. That's your purpose.
I have learned that I am weak.
Well, maybe now you finally understand how all humans feel. Pulled into a war they never asked for. Left to their own devices against forces they cannot possibly understand or effectively fight. All of humanity has been betrayed. And yet, they still fight on. What about you?
I strayed from the path. I have been jealous. I have been wrathful. I have been lazy. Worse and more. All the things the seven sins stand for, and I have paid dearly for it.
So in other words, you have lived.
Yes.
Good then. You're finally alive. And with life, there is always hope.
Hope? I was humbled in my battle with envy. No doubt she's on her way to destroy the Charred Council, even as we speak. And I remain stranded on Earth, so when you speak of hope, human, I cannot concur. All hope is lost.
No. Haven is built on hope. Come, speak to Ulthane. You'll see.
Oh, a portal. That's what he was building.
Why did they help me?
It's, kind of what humans do. And the fact that you sent more than a few survivors our way didn't hurt.
All for naught.
We didn't pull you from the rubble to quit now. Envy holds the power of the Seven. Your betrayal can be seen on your face. Left for dead like some useless, discarded thing. But it is not over.
Here, take it. A gift from the Lord of Hollows.
Ah, that explains why I got it.
Deserves to be in stronger hands than mine.
You know not what you offer, Horseman. You cannot be serious.
It's important. Clearly, I'm not worthy. Don't you want it?
This was not meant for me. The Lord of Hollows knew whom he was choosing. His faith will not be questioned. Not by me, anyway.
What?
This milestone should be acknowledged. If you won't do it, I'll do so for you.
A reflecting pool?
Aye, with a few adjustments. But it's only meant for you. Will only take you to your heart's desire.
I desire only to finish what the Council began.
Find your resolve, Horseman. It's all you have now. And it is what you need if you're to stop envy and unseat your former masters.
Hold on.
What would you... This will... As you wish. Take your time. A perfect addition. You drive too hard a bargain, friend. As you wish.
I never used these.
How can my hammer be of all right? Let's see what I can do for you. Interesting. Aiming to lay down a mighty interest. That's some blessings to you, Fury.
This is it. hope you know how much this means to them.
Okay, before I do that, I need to refill my stuff.
What would you... Take your time. Ah, I knew you couldn't resist. As you wish. Farewell for now.
Wait, she's got a sword like war. She's got Strife's guns, and she has Death's scythe.
Dare attack this holy sanctum!
I do! I dare! Because no one else ever has! And that makes this eve sweet! You haughty sons of whores have had this coming for eons, and you have no one but yourselves to thank for it.
Your lust for power will be your undoing, Envy.
Well, isn't that the pot calling a kettle black? When I'm done here and you're nothing left but pebbles, I will simply wait out the apocalypse and destroy whatever weakened generals remain. The Earth will be mine.
It's over, Envy! You have failed!
Kill her, horseman. We command.
Oh, shut up! You command nothing but my scorn, and you will know my fury soon enough!
Blasphemy, Trip.
Yield or die, Envy!
Seriously?
No, but it was worth a shot.
There is no path that I will down my way.
Fuck.
Another living soul.
Damn it. Fucking damn it! God, this shit sucks. God, this is starting to really fucking piss me off beyond measure. Whatever, I don't give a shit anymore.
accomplished your task, Fury. Perhaps you should be rewarded. But perhaps not. Envy may have caught us unawares, but we have more than enough power to deal with an insect like you. You have overstepped your bounds, horseman. You shall be punished, along with your brothers, like the impudent child you are.
No! I will not die like this! I will not allow your corruption to spread!
Stop! Where did you get that? Deliver that unto us.
No. No. I don't think it was made for you. Besides, feels pretty good.
Such arrogance! Such gall!
No, that would be pride. This is truth. And the truth is, this can destroy you!
You'll never find out, wretch! Unity is key. If we're to move forward from here, we must move as one.
You won't make it.
The Council.
Enraged. No doubt fueling the attack on Haven in secret. If you have a plan for them... The time is now. Heaven, hell, the Charred Council. They wish to see them annihilated. You know this, but perhaps you don't know the reason. Even before the apocalypse, why were your lives so hard? Because you were created for a great purpose and left unprotected. So those who fear you have set out to destroy you with false promises and wars and sin that they blame on you. They all fear you. That fear can be used against them. Humanity can win this war.
Look around you. This is what's left of humanity, and we are in no shape to fight a war on the scale you suggest.
No. You must hide.
From the eyes of heaven and hell. The Council? That's exactly what must be done. But what humanity needs more than a good hidey-hole is a protector.
A protector?
Let the armies of hell eliminate all that is human. Once and for all, we shall raise this planet. be done! Horseman, come!
But
The Makers will buy us the necessary time to shuttle the other humans away.
away to where?
North, back to the council chamber. What sort of a Maker would it be if I built a doorway that only connected two places, huh? Your heart's desire, horseman. Safe place for the poor and wanted.
I don't understand.
Aye, well, you will. Sadly, you will understand it all as you travel with them.
Me?
They are in need of a protector, and you need a new purpose. Am I wrong?
I vow to use all of the powers in my possession to protect humanity. And one day, we will set things right. Together. Uthane, my brother, War, is an innocent in this drama. If you ever find an opportunity to assist him in any way, I would ask you to do so.
I will.
Thank you, Maker. May our future be one of justice.
Aye. Safe travels, horseman.
Strife.
Well, that is, as they say, is that. Well, it seems Strife. So wait, I'm confused. Does this take place before Darksiders 1? But then that convolutes the plot. Then I'm not sure. Okay, I'm very confused. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm sure they'll answer that in Darksiders 4, if they make that. I really want them to make another one. Let's be honest. Let's see, how long ago was Darksiders 2? 2012. And how long was it since then that this game was made and released? Let's see, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. I'd say it was either 5 or 6 years. But yeah, thank you THQ Nordic. Here's to hoping that the next Darksiders game you make will tie everything up and answer some of our questions. But it's not Darksiders Genesis, I think. I don't know if that's Darksiders 4. It could be, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Again, we'll wait and see, won't we? But yes, that's awesome. So yeah. This is okay, let's see. Who are the voices? Okay, Sissy Jones. Oh yeah, Fred Tatasciore as always. Oh, Fred Tatascore again. Liam O'Brien. Phil Lamar. I knew his voice sounded familiar. Alistair Duncan. Roger Craig Smith. That's also good. Erica Lindbeck. Awesome voice. Yeah. Oh, wow. Sissy Jones does a lot of voices in this. Man of action. Good job on the story and script. He really did, he really did good. The music, I will say, is also amazing. Chris Velasco, you're awesome. Basically, everybody who worked on this did a good job. Yes, it's hard in places, but I mean, I could have easily fixed that if I just started the whole game over on easy mode. But what's the point in doing that when I was committed and I was too far in to really back out and try it all over again on a more easier mode? But yes, this is the end of the Darksiders series for right now. It's still open that there might be a sequel, so of course this isn't quite the end of the series. But the next series we will start, or the next story-based game we're going to play next will be one of two, either Detroit Become Human or The Last of Us. I'm most certainly going to try both of them at once, just to fill in the gaps, so that way I have more games to play, so that way not only am I able to experience new stuff, even though The Last of Us I've watched years and years ago, back when it was the biggest game ever, and every YouTuber and their mother had played it, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, the whole bunch. So of course I know what happens, so don't expect me to be surprised at certain elements, but again, it has been years, and I mean years since I've seen anything of it, so I'm not sure what the hell's gonna happen. So there might be some things I might have easily forgot. But you can bet your sweet patootie, Detroit Become Human is definitely going to be one on the list that I'm going to play because, well, I think when it comes to that, Quantic Dream type games, I will most certainly go through that in a pinch, and I will not fuck up any quick time events, and I vow to do all characters live, well, most of them anyway, almost all characters live scenario where and I'm also going to get the best ending ever where everyone gets the happy ending. To where I never let Connor die, and I'm always careful in my decisions, to where, let's see. Yeah, none of the characters are going to die, or I'm not going to fail any quick time events. I'm going to get the best ending and make good choices, and yeah, that'll be cool. And I will admit, I did play that game once to get the good the good ending, but I haven't gotten 100% good ending. I did make mistakes, and I fucked up a lot. So, yeah. Expect me to get through that, no problem. Oh look, it's Lilith.
Fool! I told you to silence the traitor.
Oh yeah, that's right, this was a Darksiders 2. I forgot
No
to...
matter. The young one remains unaware of the power she possesses. The Council will deliberate this turn, and they will send war to Earth. A mistake. The final seal will be broken, and I will revel in the chaos.
Wait a minute.
You may go.
Who is she talking to? Will we ever find out who the hell that is? Armageddon 1? Armageddon 1? Okay. Okay. Alright. That's the end of that. Yeah, it's the end. So yes, as I've said, I plan on playing a good chunk of different games and starting another series soon. But let's start with this, like, games I can get through, you know, in a good handful of episodes, like what we did with Nier Automata and Infamous Second Son, though that game was relatively short and quicker to get through, so yeah. But let's see. Now that we're done with the trilogy, what do I do? Again, I might do Detroit Become Human, get through that game in one go. Of course, it'll be probably a big episode, but we'll see. But yeah. This has been Darksiders 3. Now, I'm not going to say this is the end of the series just yet. End of my trilogy series yet. I may get the Season Pass so I can get the DLCs, the Crucible, and the additional expansion or whatever. But yeah, one thing I always wondered is who that person was, who the individual speaking to Lilith was. And I know I should have skipped the secret cutscene in Darksiders 2, which I made a mistake on, and I apologize for that. But yes, let's just say she gets punished because, you know, death revived humanity or whatnot, so yeah. So, I guess I was right. This does take place before Darksiders 1, but at the same time that I don't know, it kind of doesn't make any sense. Because when, you know, war summons the rest of the horsemen, well, where was Death at the end when he jumped into the Well of Souls? I'm sure he didn't die, he just, I don't know. So yeah, he comes back, then Fury rides down there even though her horse is gone. Or, wait, no, they don't ride with their horses when they come down. I remember this. Maybe, yes, I don't know. But yes, that's the end of this. So I might get the DLCs, which there are only 2 as far as I know. The Crucible, and yeah, and then after that, I'm gonna lay this series to rest until Genesis comes out. So looking forward to that game. But there are lots of games I am going to go back to, or series that I will continue, and I will begin. But I'm going to start with going. So for every time I finish a series, I plan on doing one game that doesn't have a sequel after it, for the moment, of course, and just get through that. Just a singular, one single linear game that can be done, not in too many episodes, but in enough episodes to where I am at least I'm able to call it a series. Then we can get on to the bigger, longer stuff. But yes, that's the end of the Darksiders Trilogy series. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you in Detroit Become Human. Ciao.